Playthru-1 sure was fun. Now let's do Playthru-2. Yes, I have to say that every time. Before my old channel got shut down, my plan was to... just a moment, I'll explain things.
See you next time.
Johnny 5 did it better.
Welcome to Firestone. I am CL4PTP. You may call me by my locally designated name, Claptrap. Before continuing, please accept this Echo communication device and heads-up display, provided free of charge by the Dahl Corporation.
And this is a Dahl Allegiance run.
Great! I detect that your Echo device is fully functioning. This way, please.
My original plan was to do a Dahl Allegiance run as Lil, a Vladoff Allegiance run as Roland, and a Tediore Allegiance run as Morty. And to go through, get through Playthru-1 as each of them. And then, on Playthru-2, I would cycle through them in rotation. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to re-upload my Vladoff Allegiance. 2 white label junkers out of a red chest. By the way, this has a twisted barrel and a twin shot accessory. So you could call it a double helix. Payload rifle.
I'm over here.
That's just a backup weapon. The payload rifle, I mean.
Step right up. This is the new U station. When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically identified and stored. Please activate the new U station now.
I'll stick with these colors, but I might change her name to Dolly.
Excellent! Now that your DNA is registered, you have the best in horrific death and dismemberment insurance. Should an unfortunate fatal incident occur, your new you will appear at the nearest station. Now we can head into the peaceful town of Firestone. Please, follow me.
Awesome masher. Not a bad Karoti. Double helix. By the way, the soda I'm drinking is San Pellegrino. The good stuff. Blood orange flavor. And I've got some blueberry donuts to go with.
Are they gone? Those bandits really have it in for us claptraps. Using us as target practice is not part of our programming. And open!
Both of these SMGs have body 1 and barrel 3. don't like scopes on this type of SMG. Some of those seem to hit. Kind of hard to get yeah. You can't really make it predictably spiral over an enemy's cover.
The box is awaiting your attention.
Call this stuff.
Not good enough.
Wow! That looks like it could do some damage. Okay, let's get this gate open. These controls seem to be damaged. Have no fear, I'm sure I can do it. This isn't working. Quick, this way.
Also, my original plan was to rotate through them in a specific order on Playthru-2. Dahl, Lil, Vlad, Roland, Tediore Mordy. Of course, that's not going to happen now.
Choice, friend. Now go. I'll contact you again soon.
Frivolous tactical
Attention,
reload.
citizen of Firestone! There is no cause for alarm! This new visitor has resolved the problem!
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn bandits won't leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
Now that you've selected a mission, you will notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's a waypoint. The waypoint will tell you where you need to go, depending on what mission is currently active in your mission log.
Thanks for opening her up again. The name's Zed. They don't let me cut on folks anymore since I lost my license, so now I keep the med vendors around here up and running. So for vendors, you can buy all the healing you could ever want from a real doc. Thankfully, without the vault is a myth you'll get yourself killed lecture. That'll do for now.
Now that we're done with all that, please follow me and I'll open the gate for you.
Notice how fast travel is not even an option yet. Yeah, I'll go with that. Well, I don't know. I like fire. Fire! Fire! Fire!
I'm really good at this.
Looks like he got under Nine-Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
You did it! I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
Overeager.
That little robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around for something to fix him up?
Oh, and look, it's made by Dahl. My most used brand.
Good as new, I think. Am I leaking?
He seems to be okay. Now is the time to get moving and play your part in the journey to come.
How did you dodge that?
Thank you for visiting Fire. And be sure to continue my fascinating research on the properties of sand.
Well, that ought to do it. I'll see you in a few.
One skag pile on top of another. This is probably going to be a 4.5 hour mega episode, so I can get through the arid Badlands in as few episodes as possible.
What do you need? That'll do for now.
It only took 2 with my Tediore Mordy playthrough 2. I'm not good at shooting without aiming. Did you see how it seemed to appear out of nowhere? What body type does this have? Good enough. It has barrel 5.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
Best part on the left side.
yachty thing, you should sell some things you don't need and buy first aid kits to use on them. I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot,
I don't need
you'll be happy I'm here.
first aid kits.
People don't yet trust you. If you're going to ever find the vault, you'll need the aid of the people. Helping Dr. Zed with his nine-toes problem is a good move.
I had good weapons all throughout Playthru 1. Stompers were the mainstay of my arsenal. Ugh. Always spazzing out.
Go! Teach them a lesson! Get those some bitches!
I'm really good at this.
I got something for you.
Yeah, mix it up a bit. Kind of a slow equip speed, but I can tolerate that since it makes up for it by being awesome. And I'll be coming back to you later. Explodey Surkov. I think it's an Explodey. Yeah. Is it a 28 or 37? It's a 37. See how it compares. These both have barrel 2, sight 1. This has stock 1. This has, I think that's stock 5. So this will be very stable when firing. Before I started my Vladov Allegiance run, I think it was while I was still in the middle of Playthru 1 during my, sometime in the middle of my Dahl Allegiance run, I actually dreamed of doing a Vladov Allegiance run as Roland, and in that dream I had an Explodey
What can
circle.
I do for you? You can call me Zed. Everyone else does. I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here. Well, that should cover it, kid.
Good parts on my Karate revolver. How do I miss at that range? with a master that has barrel 5.
You?
Possibly a
One more
Jacob's
step
coach
and it'll
gun.
be your last. You should have seen the look on your face. You're not a skag, are you? No? Now look at you. I only shoot skag. Mostly, anyways. Hey now, if you ever need anything at all, let me know.
Really? I might just sell this thing. Can't do anything with it.
Yes, feel it.
Level 43 is the next tier for Dahl. And I might hit level 43 in the second episode. Depending on if I follow the same pattern that I'm following. Really? Just don't like scopes on mashers. Even if they technically do warrant a scope with this kind of accuracy. What is it? 88.4. But that's 88.4 by shotgun standards. All my weapons and gear are level 34.
Smells like off-worlder. How you like it on the planet, anyways?
You've done well. I've decided to reopen my Firestone franchise thanks to you. Head into town and buy some new gear.
Nope. My hand moved across my keyboard out of nowhere. I bet that didn't do anything. Yep. hate it when things take more effort than they should. Like when I can't even finish off an enemy with a melee strike. Maybe I'll get a different flavor of bouncing betties.
Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed. Dahl makes guns for professional works.
A Mongol.
Accurate and effective, assuming you're
Found a Surkov and there's a Mongol in the shop. If this was a masher, barrel 4, body 3, and a good cylinder type, this would be way awesome. Good sights on that. Not going to buy this sniper rifle. I'm only interested in payload rifles. Remember, that's my term for an explodey sniper rifle. Now this does have a good scope on it, sight 4. I wonder if I would get this fortunate with flat-off legendaries if I was continuing my Vladoff Allegiance run. What are you calling it him? Ah, you're stuck on the scenery. Something that happens so often in this game that it even happens to NPCs. What body type did that have? Body 3, barrel 3, and stock 3. All mid-tier parts. If this was a green, it would be worth using. Greens are still viable on Playthru 2.
Like off-worlders. How you liking our planet anyways?
Once you're on Playthru 2.5, you'll mostly want to stick with blue or better. Occasionally you might find a green that's worth using. And not just an iridium. Hyperion Ultra, I think that means it's level 33. Yep. Which is a tier for Hyperion only.
Woo! I heard that blast all the way over here! Bam! Time to give Nine Toes a piece of that! Woo! I'm updating your ecosystem with his location. Come and see me once you put his bits to the grinder.
There are at least two off-level thingamadoozers, like the Bone Shredder on Playthru-2 is level 33 for some reason, even though levels 31 and 40 are both tiers for Tediore, and level 37 is a tier for Torg, and on Playthru-2, Bonehead is level 37. On Playthru-1, he's level 10. Levels 10 and 37 are both tiers for Torg, which kind of makes you wonder, why isn't the Bone Shredder made by Torg? Why can't it be a level 10 Torg weapon on Playthru-1 and a level 37 Torg weapon on Playthru-2? Well, maybe because that would be too consistent. That would make too much sense. Oh, and see, this is level 28. The lowest level of stuff that you'll encounter on Playthru-2. Don't quote me on this, but I think weapons and gear on Playthru-1 go up to 34, and on Playthru-2 are no lower than 28. Level 34 is a tier for Dahl, BL1, and Bangle. How did I miss that shot? Well, because I'm not accustomed to shooting without aiming. And I prefer iron sights. Screw it. It's just a backup weapon anyway. Thought I could have some fun with it, but it sucks. It's made from all the worst parts you could have. Barrel 2, sight 1, stock 1, I don't know what kind of body. It has a 7-round mag. I just assumed the fact that it was explodey would make up for all of that. Maybe I'll put something else on here. Maybe this. I don't know. Kind of redundant to have both of these equipped at the same time. How about this? Put my Well, maybe I'll try that. I'll put my main SMG in the slot that I usually use for combat rifles or machine guns. Good parts on this SMG. Good barrel. Good body. I pressed the jump key. What happened? I pressed the jump key intending to dodge, and somehow it didn't happen. There, that time it worked. Oh, that reminds me of Oblivion Lost version 2.2 back in 2008. I'll go over here first. I don't know. I can deal with this using the weapons I've got.
You are about to face your first real challenge. I hope you've toughened up enough.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines?
Best part on the left side.
Scary needles. If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
This is pretty much an ordinary SMG, but it's just awesome because it's built from good parts. Except for the stock. Basic stock 1. But the rest of the parts are good. All my SMGs seem to have the same 2 barrel types. Barrel 1 and Barrel 3, I think.
You woke the wrong dog. Ah, yeah!
Where's the other Doom Dog? Refused to come out, I guess. Now let's see what level the Clipper is. 32, another unusual level. Because that's not a level for anything. That's a unique... I mean, it's not just a unique weapon, it's a unique level. Because that's not a tier. That's not a level tier for any manufacturer.
See what we've got.
Levels 28 and 37 are both tiers for Vladoff.
That was the first step on your journey. You must listen. Who I am is not important. The first thing you must know, the vault is real. People will mislead you. They will try to use you, and you cannot be swayed in your purpose. The vault is here, and we will find it. This world is full of dangers. Still yourself and go. I'll be watching.
Never actually heard anyone use the expression "steal yourself." You get what it means though, right? Basically it means stay determined. Wouldn't mind getting my mitts on a new stomper and a good shotgun. Most of my guns have scopes on them, which is not my preference. I have Quicksilver and High Velocity maxed out, I think. Quicksilver, High Velocity. See how scopes are detrimental? They cut off your peripheral vision. thought I killed all of you. It didn't even do anything to the one skag that I was trying to take out. Any more? Might need an elemental for this. Fire would be my first choice. Let's see how these do. See what level this is. 4. I'll probably be changing that a lot. I know, I meant to try this out too. Well, I got plenty of use out of it back on Playthru-1.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. In a world of no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus guns. Jacob scans do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
Barrel 1, body 5, stock 5, sight 2. If this had an 18-round mag, this would be really good. Now there's a really decent shotgun right there. Barrel 3, type 4 cylinder, good enough body type. So tempting. Nope. I'm going to pass it up because it has a 12-round mag.
Regenerate ammo, or even get your meds here.
I would trade 2 body types down for an 18-round mag. Best part on the left side, on that Vladov shield.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds. Tediore makes an easy-to-use gun.
Can I get a level 34 stomper?
There's no expense in making guns that excel in every area. Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you pack it.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
Screw it. I can earn my money back.
Jacob scans do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
I wouldn't be surprised if I come across a better one before I'm able to use that, thereby rendering that a waste of money. But that's one reason why I established that routine of scrounging stuff at T-Bone Junction. What good did that do you? They make fun of that in Tales from the Borderlands.
You're not a skag, are you? No? Well, lucky you. I only shoot skag. Mostly, anyways.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed 9 toads. You should get me a drink to celebrate sometime. Might want to check out the bounty board and see if anyone else has a job for you.
Level 34 is not normally a tier for Torg. It's a tier for Dahl, Malawan, and Pangolin. Level 37 is a tier for Torg, as well as Vladov, Atlas, and Iridian.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less. You got what you need, now scram.
Sure is lonely around here. Greetings, traveler. New missions are available at the fire.
Are you the one killing all the crap when people ask? To catch a ride near Firestone is more busted than my mama's girl parts. Real appreciate you taking a poke at that. The system, not my mom. That dog down the skag, you know what I'm saying?
I'm really good at this.
28. Well, first I'll talk to Scooter. Bonehead can actually be a challenge on Playthru 1. Most players try to beat him when they're under level.
Smells like off-worlders. How you liking our planet anyways?
How am I liking your planet? It's not bad. It's like Stalker meets Dune on the set of Trigun. With a heaping helping of Mad Max. Maybe some solar babies in there. In that recipe.
Hello! Did you know that by aiming your crosshairs at an enemy, your HUD can display your target's level, health, and shield strength? The higher level an enemy, the more dangerous they will be. If you see a skull, you better get out of their path.
The lead wind blows. Double helix. Dig it. Level 33. Typically a tier for Hyperion. There's some other mission reward you get that ends up being level 33, even though it's a brand that doesn't usually occur on that level. I think it might differ per character. I think it was Pangolin when I was playing as Morty. on Playthru-2 for my Tediore Allegiance run. Speaking of Trigun, it's too hard to predict. What have you got? I hope Borderlands 3 has guns that are designed to be references to Trigun and Helsing. I mean, after all, why not? What, the Thunderball Fists is a reference to a 1970s Hong Kong flick called The Super Inframan, also known simply as Inframan. Alright, now, where should I go and what should I do? I think I'll go ahead and do these.
Greetings, traveler! New missions are available at Firestone Tediore.
A cactoid. You can't do anything. You can do barely anything to me because of my Dahl shield. Acid spew.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
best part on the left side.
Remember, Marcus means quality at a great price.
Might as well max out on
Get to the vault
grenades.
first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
If Pangolin made weapons, I imagine they would fire ricochet projectiles. And that would be their gimmick. Of course, Anshin guns would probably be like Moxie weapons. Did you see what I was trying to do there? With the ricochet. Get some more ricochet action going on. Helix. Twisted. Double helix. lead wind blows. Wouldn't mind getting my mitts on some fire weapons, preferably revolvers and SMGs. My elemental delivery systems of choice tend to be revolvers, machine pistols, SMGs, and rocket launchers. Or very specific sniper rifles. Purple class mod. Orion, Volcano, or any explodey sniper rifle. Because those are the only ones that proc per shot. Good opportunity to try this. Toro. Such an ordinary mook of a skag, and it took that much effort. Why did it take so long to display that rocket icon? What I really want is a bladed shotgun with parts similar to the one that I bought. Gotta have barrel 3, 4, or 5. That was completely unimpressive. Cactoids. What other weapons and gear might I be interested in? I wouldn't mind getting my mitts on Firefly class mod.
Yes, feel it.
I don't like shooting without aiming. But sometimes you've got a scope on your gun that you don't want or need. This gun's actually accurate enough to warrant a scope, but still, the concept of a scope on a submachine gun, though not as ridiculous as a scope on a shotgun, is still kind of iffy. Four two 4-2. Lil seems to have the best fortune when it comes to finding artifacts. Doesn't she have a melee skill? Yeah. It's not much. Two white labeled Tediore junkers out of a red chest. Don't insult me. cactoids.
Another death. I'm really good at this.
All right. Well, despite being 2 levels lower, I'm sticking with fire. Lady loves blade flowers, man. Somehow I was expecting more. You collect half the blade flower seeds before you even enter the cave. Not sure if I ever noticed that before. So many enemies in this game spaz out like that. What is it? What good does it do you? You end up dying anyway. Someone actually tried to set up camp in here. Yeah, they probably got eated. Even with a slither of health, can't even finish him off. Finish it off with a melee strike. Really? All because I couldn't finish you off with a melee strike. What am I stuck on? Back myself into a corner. You know, not every gun has to have a scope on it. odd how enemies are able to know exactly where I am the moment I come out of phase walk. I mean. Oh. Well, that's everything to do here. Did barely a sliver of damage. Idiots just can't wait to jump in my way and get yourselves killed to death. Looks like the one I'm most want is the last one I'm going to get. If I'm even allowed to get it at all. The reason I want fire the most is because Firefly. Made by Dahl and BL1. Really? Good parts on that revolver I just picked up. I think it had barrel 4 and body 3. Yep, barrel 4 and body 3, but it doesn't really serve any real purpose that I need. I need mashers and elemental revolvers only. Plain old ordinary revolvers, they just don't do it for me.
Real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles. The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons.
It's a 660, but it's only a 4-line purple. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell this.
If you need healing, step right up. Your grenade should
Now I could display how... Nah, never mind. That's not important. was going to show the sights, the good iron sights with barrel 4.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then SNS has the solution. More bullets.
248,
All SNS guns have
87,
extended
15.
magazines. If you're on a budget, Tediore is always the way. If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
Yeah, why not?
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
Wait a minute, why did I buy that?
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speed. Tediore makes an easy-to-use gun.
I don't know why I did that. I've been sick lately, so I'm tired all the time. I've had like something like pneumonia for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, that was a Total Recall reference.
There are new bounties available.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Nope, not good enough. That's awesome. Barrel 4 on an SNS shotgun. Let's see how that compares to my masher. These would pair well with each other. They'd be pretty much evenly matched.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a student income grade.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
I'll stick it off the beat.
Pangolin shares tears with Dahl, which is probably why I did that.
Get out of here.
That right there is a beaut, man. My runners ain't the prettiest gal at the dance, but she'll put out the second you ask her. And be sure to hit the boost to know whoever wants to catch a ride with the scooter man.
Not going to bother doing the thing.
Oh, hell, did you just leap over piss wash Gully and one of my runners? Man, dude, tell me when you're gonna do that crap. That was awesome.
First aid kit.
I tried doing the thing back on Playthru-1. Results were inconsistent. Inconsistent, tedious, and frustrating. Really? And there's another one?
Greetings, traveler. New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
All right, why don't you come on back? I got something for you.
Might as well grab this while I'm here.
Day 119. I sat in the shower in tears for just under an hour. This is interesting, considering we haven't had water for days. I equate my ever-decreasing sanity with that of the population of my dig site. With the investigation of the symbols and glowing patterns at the site, we finally unearthed arguably certifiable proof of the existence of alien life having been here on Pandora.
Where are the aliens?
This celebration was lonely, as I only had two colleagues left. But I'm not too fond of the fat girl Chimay. I've been told that scientific discovery requires sacrifice, but I never understood what they meant until now.
Are the Iridians indigenous to this planet? Probably not. So maybe they could be defined as alien. But we're also aliens.
Dahl Scientific Advisor, Day 1 on planet Pandora. I have been assigned to this sector by my superiors to find evidence of abandoned alien technology similar to that found by our competitor, the Atlas Company, in the ruins on Prometheus. Technology that many believe made them the superpower they are now. This kind of find seems astronomically improbable on a rock like this, but my benefactors believe in it enough to waste my considerable talents. I've only been here for 3 hours, and I already believe this planet will be the death of me. Scientists do not chase myths and legends.
Really? Unless they're based on anime, that is. Not good enough. I'll check the board in a moment here.
You'll find a fella named Shep near the crossroads on the way to the mine. Sled skinned his entire family and built a tent out of them. I keep the medical equipment, but that Shep is a good kid. I'd appreciate you helping him.
Best part in the middle, best part on the right side.
You got what you need, now scram.
When it comes to shields, I only know which parts are the best.
See what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
This SMG is over-scoped. It has barrel 1. I don't do barrel 1. This has body 2 and barrel 2 and stock 2, built entirely out of type 2 parts. And it's an SNS, which means it needs body 3 or body 5. Otherwise it'll have a painfully slow fire rate.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry and gear sold right here for your convenience.
This man, Sledge, has something we need. You are going to get it from him. Sledge is a bad man who has done terrible things to the people of Firestone. Do what you must.
In other words, kill him to death. Let's see if I'll hit level 39.
Skag, are you? No? Lucky you. I only shoot skag. Mostly, anyways.
2 Dahl guns. And this one is level 36, which is odd. Because Dahl goes from 34 to 43. And I'm not even going to use this. Because, well, let's see. With times 3, let's see how many procs we get per mag. One. One unpredictable proc per mag despite having a times 3 rating. Useless. The majority of elemental sniper rifles are just pointless. Same for elemental combat rifles. The only burst fire elemental weapons that are any good are the Hornet and Crom's sidearm. Crom's sidearm is an awesome weapon that's tragically overlooked. By most.
It's a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles.
Not even going to bother using TK's wave. Hold on. Something I almost forgot. This one. I said I'd be coming back to you.
Day 43 on Pandora. At least I believe it to be the 43rd day I've been here. The moonlight cycles are difficult to get used to. The planet rotation day is over 90 hours long. The people that inhabit this salted dust ball are
90
as
Earth
ignorant
hours?
as I've seen in this galaxy. When I attach scientific inquiry to something like the vault, I'm greeted with silly nursery rhymes and slack-jawed soliloquy about a man who knew a man who knew a man. They drift off into a stupor where I half imagine they're drunk or brain damaged and are unaware of my continued presence. If I believed in hell, I would contemplate how it compared to Pandora. Ironically, such a belief would align me with these Neanderthals.
Now check the shops.
I just keep getting better.
I will put that right there. Guess I should start actually using that more.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs. If you need healing, step right up. Comms can improve accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even heal you. Get yours right here.
I'll probably do all of the arena battles in the next episode. While I'm here, I might as well check that red chest. Maybe I'll score a level 43 Dahl something. Really? The hell went wrong there? I was expecting this SMG to be able to kill both of them within one mag. An Atlas and a Tediore. But what levels will they be? The Tediore will probably be level 40 and the Atlas will be 46, I'm guessing. 46 and 40. Oh, great. This, huh. Once again, what went wrong there? Am I becoming overconfident in my character's abilities? Or my equipment? Really? You're tiring me out, man. Why does everything suck? Barrel 2, body 5, stock 2.
Day 172. The fat girl, Shimei, was crushed under an alien ruin that collapsed today. She didn't die right away and begged me to put her out of her misery as she choked on various fluids and lies. I hesitated because she was the last one alive that wasn't me. As she was choking and coughing and dying, I tried to enjoy the interaction, which I imagined to be a conversation, as I knew it was the last I would have for a while. I finally got around to smothering her so that I could continue my research. I could tell that she regretted the decision. The skags have been waiting for this meal for a while. They will not go hungry tonight.
Oh, what was that all about? Oh wait, vehicle-mounted weapons are made by Tediore. I can't use them. No, of course. Of course, that you can't do an allegiance run that way. Maybe you can. I'm not that pedantic. Barrel 2. Pfft, not even powerful. And well, it's a 37. Level 34 gun against a 37 enemy, but still, it's just a move. This sucks. Oh, that wouldn't have taken so many shots if you didn't have to cock your gun every time you pull it out. So tedious. The lead wind blows. Why aren't you dying faster? Are my shots just missing you for no reason? hate scopes on guns that don't need scopes. Just stand there and let it land the first strike on it. Did any of those shots count for anything? So irritating when you press jump and nothing happens. Could have just squashed them all with the Outrunner. But I figured I'd go for the X-ray pop. Didn't bother dodging it because I knew my Dahl shield could take it. No. I hate how these guys can just appear behind you or beside you and take your shield down along with most of your health within less than a second. An S&S Karate machine gun with a good body type. Body 3, 7.6 fire rate. This one. Barrel 2, body 3, stock 2. Not bad, not bad.
This is the 76th day. I was woken up, hoping I was having a reoccurring nightmare. We spent more than
Best
36
part left
hours
side.
earlier today
The hell?
relocating our campsite closer to our dig site, only to be ambushed by local wildlife that's hungry coming out of hibernation. Half of my staff was eaten alive, or killed by skags. I survived by hiding under a colleague of mine who was being devoured on top of me. His name was Carl. My emotions are dead, and I grieve for none of them. In point of fact, the only emotion I felt was that of joy. I felt joy because his chair was all I took his chair, and then I noticed he was slow on walking.
How was he able to dodge that? Well, what else was there to do here? This and this, yeah. No one knows why that happens twice. I parked over here. Might as well check the shop first.
Get your meds here.
Good sights on that. Atlas and Jacobs make the best carnage guns, if you actually like carnage guns.
Don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride.
Did I check the shops? The other shops, I mean. I forget.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
Why couldn't you have jumped out this way? instead of making me jump one extra time.
SN's philosophy is tech plus ammo capacity.
It's a good launcher.
Either you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side.
Is there something you need? Everyone else does. That'll do for now.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing.
I'll save all the arena battles for the next episode.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
That did nothing. Good brick style revolver right there. Barrel 5, body 1. It would still be a good revolver though. Skimpy mag, but it has a good barrel. All right. Which of these should I do? Well, I think I will do these, since I have acid weapons that allow me to take on both Mo and Marley. I'll do this, these two, and save all the arena battles, Shot Crystal, and Headstone Mine for episode 2. So basically following the same pattern as my Tediore Allegiance run. Should I check that shop down there before I go on over there? Yeah, why not? Well, let's not take forever, shall we? Come on. Ugh. How is he doing that much damage with a level 34 white label ordinary SMG with barrel 1 and body 1, no less? Just because he was a level 40 enemy. Ha! Ha! He wasn't even aiming. Did you see that? Bullshit. How were they able to do so much damage to me so quickly with white label ordinary pissant weapons? Did not do anything. Why do I even bother? Grenades that don't do anything. Here I thought Tediore grenades sucked.
Working really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
That's pretty decent. Bad accuracy, but that's to be expected with Vladov. Why do you need a scope on a double anarchy?
First aid kit. You won't regret it. If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
Do I have all my ammo maxed out? Yeah. Expecting big skags. Phew. There's some big ones. Good variety of them too. Of course, I can't move fast enough to get where I'm going. So many obstacles in my path. Of course, I have to be reloading while its mouth is open. Already have that, I think. Yeah. See how this does. Not bad, not bad. God, I hate those enemies that just keep ramming their face into you over and over again multiple times per second.
Your grenade should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
It'll skip the last 20 seconds.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles?
Still can't find a Dahl Firefly class mod.
Whether you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side.
Just imagine if this SMG had barrel 5 and a better stock. Any better stock.
I'm really good at this.
See how I aimed slightly off to the side intentionally? Screw loose strut. That masher dope. Best part right side. What the hell is going on here? Screwed that up. I don't know why I screwed that up. Meant to perform a melee strike while in spacewalk. Why is this taking so many shots?
Kill him now!
Seemed like a lot of my shots weren't hitting. Or they were hitting an invisible barrier. Best part, left side. See how scopes are detrimental? They cut off your peripheral vision. How did I end up down here? Screwed up another opportunity to do a melee strike. Get out of my face. That won't do anything. Don't know why I did that.
Getting stronger by the minute.
Oh, and I maxed this out. Nice. What should I go for next? I'll decide later. That masher dope.
I'm really good at this.
Wait. Why wasn't it? Why did it take 2 shots on that guy?
Time to play!
That's more like it. Wow, that took a lot. Barrel 5, body 2, stock 3. Its only good part is its barrel. Caught him sleeping. Barrel 3, body 3, stock 2. A lot of these Atlas machine guns are really good, even if they're green label. Turtles all the way down. Is that a reference to the Stephen King mythos?
Guy.
Yep. That. All right. I'll defeat the Roid Rage Psycho while I'm here.
Get your hands here.
Best part on the left side.
Comms can improve accuracy. Regenerator
In
is
fact,
you get machines and they're scary needles.
yeah, I thought so. It's built from the same parts as my shield. Do I really need 2 flavors of Bouncing Betty? Sure, why not?
Shoot 'em all!
Really?
Oh, God! You scared? You should be!
Come on, quit making me get stuck. Ah. So confusing. Using the CQC weapon with a scope. I was expecting that electric barrel just a moment ago to do a better job than that at killing that guy. Didn't feel like playing peekaboo.
I'm really good at this.
Once again, 2 whites out of a red chest. So insulting. I think you can sometimes get a backpack upgrade from this claptrap
Right this way.
on Playthru-2, but apparently it's not consistent.
Yes.
All this stuff.
Okay, I can get some use out of that.
Check me out. Oh, come on. Get down.
Even though it has sight 1, but it has an 18-round mag. Put that there.
Oh, come on. Let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Sight 1 sucks.
Feel it. Is that all you've got?
Sight 1 sucks, and 12-round mags suck. They should have made Sight 1 a dot sight and given it either no zoom or this amount of zoom. Then they could have made this magnifying lens type of sight the Type 2 sight and given it a little bit more zoom, equivalent to what the Type 2 sight currently has. The Type 2 sight is currently the one that's basically a dot sight. Not sure what was going through someone's head when they thought to themselves, hey, you know what? We should have the sights arranged so that the dot sight actually has a greater amount of zoom than this chintzy Type 1 sight that looks like a magnifying lens basically glued to the receiver of this rifle. I don't understand where some of these bad ideas come from, or why they persist. I know burst fire rifles don't make good close combat weapons, but this is just a really good burst fire rifle. Except for the sight. Red chest. Up there.
I'm lucky.
One green, one white, both junk in a red chest. That seems to be the status quo. Junkers in red chests. It's so hard to aim. Stuck on scenery. This doesn't do a bad job, it does a good job. stuck.
I'm really good at this.
Tired of getting stuck. Come on. That could have gone better. Grody. This type of sight basically just cuts off your peripheral vision. I know I say this all the time, but why can't we have combat rifles with iron sights? Why are optics obligatory?
You should be able to get into the mine now. There's nothing between you and Sledge, and we're one step closer to the vault. I believe in you.
It's just such a pointless and arbitrary detail. Let me get up into that room, if I can remember how. This one. Couldn't make the jump because I hit my head. Quit getting stuck on stuff. Ugh. There can be such a thing as a sniper rifle with no scope and just plain iron sights. I refer to that as a safari rifle. But we can't have combat rifles with iron sights, even when iron sights would be the preferable choice.
If you need healing, step right up. Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you're packing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything special. Looks like a lot of damage, but I'll stick with my masher. Back to the Underdome to check the shops and back to Firestone.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets,
Stimpy Man.
has the solution. More bullets. All SNS guns have extended magazines. Make sure nothing's a real doctor when you get my machines and their scary needles.
My Tediore Mordy already has over 10 million bucks.
Don't forget to check out Marcus's store.
And we have 4? Yeah. Good.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
That's just a decent, well-rounded machine pistol right there.
Always
Nothing special about it, but it would be serviceable.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
Best part right side, best part left side. Same parts in the middle. Barrel 4. How much time was left in the shops? 5 minutes. I'll go check a couple of other shops.
Let's get some wheels.
Then get Headstone Mine open up.
Step right up.
That shop and then this one. I hate Site 1.
Dahl's guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
Not ruthless enough. That's pretty decent right there.
Get your meds here.
That's a lot of purple class mods. And not a single one of them is a 5-line. They're all 4-line purple.
If you want to get to the ball first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
I mean, what are the chances of that? Arena next time. I wonder how long this episode will end up being. Of course, I had to miss that opportunity. Completely wasted my time with that. Hate it when it takes an entire mag. Now see, there's Site 2 right there. Not going to buy this, of course. 12-round mag. Barrel 5, body 3, stock 1. That's all the parts they have in common. This one has Site 1, this has Site 2. Why can't 18-round mag be the lowest? I don't get it. Why 12-round mag? Why did that ever have to be a thing? Did you intentionally want it so that only Roland could make up for that deficiency?
Everything you've faced up until now has been simple. You're about to face a real challenge in Sledge. Do not underestimate him.
Shops are about to change over. Called it.
Did you know Shep Sanders in the Arid Badlands has another job for you? Greetings, traveler! New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
I'll go pick up all those missions, check a few shops.
One thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
Then I'll call it. Ugh. A pounder built entirely from Type 1 parts. A pounder can be good if it's an intense pounder built from good parts. You can get away with having a low quality stock, but in order to be worth using, it should have barrel 3, 4, or 5. Actually, it can get away with having barrel 1, as long as it has a bare minimum accuracy of 87. But you want that combined with body 3, 4, or 5. Any kind of stock, and then topped off with Site 2 or better. And then it might actually be worth using as a backup weapon. That's not bad. That's pretty good too. I mean, it's not spectacular. Best part in the middle.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage deck upgrade. Supplies
limited. Why do I keep using a burst fire rifle at close range when I know it's not made for that? Because I haven't had a decent combat rifle in a long time. And it's just, I like combat rifles that are actually good. And this one is good except for its sight. The only thing holding it back.
Needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
Best part in the middle.
Are you about ready to get rolling? I sure got you right now. Combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
See how that compares.
In a world of no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus guns.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
Two-thirds same
Call me
parts is
Zed.
what I've got.
Everyone else does.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Now, should I go to Headstone Mine just to check that one red chest?
That's where the cars live. Get you one.
Let me check something. I'm back.
Are you about
Yes.
ready to get rolling?
I think I will check that red chest. Morty and Krieg, sort of. That's what those. A sword crossed over with a buzz axe makes me think of Morty and Krieg.
If you need healing, step right up.
Why couldn't I have found one of these? Built this well on my Tediore Mordy. Best part left side.
The lads are the best armed mercs out there. You need something better. Don't let the lads get the upper hand. Get a better gun today.
Notice how I keep compensating for movements that don't occur because I've gotten so accustomed to enemies spazzing out. You were doing the screw loose strut. SCROO screw loose. From Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I did that out of frustration. I don't like it when it takes an entire mag to kill one mook. If it's unless it's a great big, obviously tough mook, like that guy. He only took 2 mags. But why did he take more than 1 mag? Well, because I missed most of my shots. Barrel 5. I don't like elemental shotguns. I do like elemental carnage guns though, because they proc per shot, but still their rockets are slow and inaccurate. And that's always lame.
Some bitches!
Really? Are you kidding me? This is how I go down. That was close. I think what's going on here is I'm just overconfident in Lil's abilities. Really? No comment. You might as well check this over here. No. Oh, I'm getting tired.
Mine, and mine.
Now, let's see if I can check this white chest and then get the red one. Probably should take out the Mulciber guy. Now, will I make this jump the first try? Please. Oh, good. Now, will it have all? Will have had been worthwhile?
Look at all this stuff.
Nope. Like that's a big shock. Huh.
Nothing's a real doctor when you get my machines and their scary needles. If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
Now, I'll just go back to the Underdome. Check the shops. Maybe I'll go back to Firestone, check those shops, then come back here.
Jacob scans do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, one
Good barrel
thing
on that, I think.
The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons. Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles? It's hard to seek new opportunities with old equipment. Upgrade now.
Now, why is it listed 34, 43, 34? Why not just list it in ascending or descending order? Would that make too much sense? And see how it changed its order arbitrarily? I don't understand that. Got some starter gear for level 43.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds.
Maybe I checked this already before it changed.
You weren't using a Jacobs.
That's not bad for a repeater.
Come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Yeah, I remember these being in here. Not going to buy that repeater, though. Don't really need it. But really, it's not bad for a repeater. Could be really good in the hands of Morty. Should I go to... I'll save Underdome and Tartarus Station for the next episode. So I won't go on one of my usual extended shopping sprees.
To stay accurate throughout the fight. Get your mans here. Encounter enough beasties out there, and you'll be happy you bought from the best.
I'm maxed out. Oh, should I go ahead and start buying these? Or should I wait? I think I'll wait. Not a bad selection. I'll be finishing the arid Badlands in the next episode. I wonder what level of shock artifact I'll get. If it'll be the same as this. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be such. Sniper rifle proficiency still hasn't even gotten up to 2, just because I don't typically find good ones. Haven't found a worthwhile shotgun in a long time. I got through Playthru-1 using mostly Roland-style weapons until I got a mercenary class mod. Then I started focusing more on SMGs. Pistol proficiency is as high as it is, mostly because of mashers. Till next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.